on,
Oh god,
which
that's
requires me to like put my fingers around the microphone.
Mm.
Which is a brilliant design.
Yeah, it's an amazingly brilliant design. What is going on with my model today? Hold on.
Hey, this headset has lasted like 4 times longer than any other one that I've had, so I'm not complaining.
Yeah, this one, I'm surprised how this long this one lasted, the one I have. I think I got this shortly after this group started. And, like, I had shit fucking luck with headsets. When I started playing Overwatch, I played Overwatch for a good solid 8 months after it came out. 8 or 9 months. I went through 4 headsets in that time.
I mean,
stop throwing them.
I don't fucking throw my headsets. I don't get that bad.
I was gonna say Koji is dangerous on controllers.
I haven't. I don't think I've actually broken a controller since I've known you.
Since I've
Like,
known you.
Except for that one I stepped on, but that wasn't like a gamer rage moment. That was a object on the floor where I wasn't expecting it moment.
All I know is I was asleep when you supposedly stepped on it, so it could have been a rage moment.
No, I think the last time I actually got super pissed off like that was during I was playing one of the Assassin's Creeds at the house in St. Louis, and I flat out winged a controller at the wall. That's a good spin on it. It actually came back to me after it hit the wall. It was a good throw.
My 8-year-old has raged out on Roblox because people were not playing the roller coaster game the way they were supposed to, and were just making jams. And has now, so he's like 3 foot tall, 3'6" maybe.
Yeah.
And he picked up this dining room chair and winged it halfway across the living room and broke the back off of it.
Oh wow.
Your 8-year-old is about as tall as I am. Goblin sadness.
My character in this game is as tall as my sister, so I do that on purpose. And my son now is also 5'2", and he's 11. So I sent her a picture of him up against the wall with the measuring tape of 5'2".
Jeez.
Because now she's again the shortest one.
Y'all are a bunch of babies compared to your goth elf Dami mommy.
She's basically large.
Yeah, you made her unnecessarily tall.
I didn't make her unnecessarily anything.
Like, she could not walk through the doors in a normal house.
I mean, elves have that issue anyway.
I thought elves were short and Galorian.
No.
No, you're thinking of Forgotten Realm elves.
Ah.
It's
They are tall. They are beanpoles in Pathfinder.
How am I sounding?
Sounding a lot
We
better.
can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I switched devices.
Yeah, you
So,
sound a lot better.
I mean,
than
this time.
the core race elf has 5'6" to 6'8" for males and 5'6" to 6'4" for females.
Yeah, that's pretty tall, honestly.
They're the tall willowy elves.
But she's 8 foot something.
Did I say 8? I thought she was like 7. I thought I may have.
You said like 8 or 9. It was like that's where all the jokes about being tit level with her are from.
She's
3 feet taller than my character.
She's just a really tall elf. Screw it. What I meant as a joke is now canon. So.
Like, if we had a halfling, the halfling could sit on my shoulder. We could get one of her trench coats and wear it.
There you go.
Glandular disorder. She's gonna like die at the age of, I don't know,
100. I do think it's funny how your elf starting character takes nearly 100 years to like get to the point where 120 years to get to the point where they're a level 1 adventurer, and then in the space of 6 weeks they go to level 20.
Right.
Elf puberty is a bitch. Man.
It's like, look, you just got to get motivated.
That's right. It's Dark Sun elves are the ones that are super tall.
Maybe that's where what I was
like-
thinking of because I've been listening to Dark Sun
See,
stuff lately.
They're like
That's
7.5
fucking
feet.
weird. Why? That just makes no fucking sense.
Because there was an apocalypse and everything's crazy.
No, but this is an extreme resource scarce society. Tallness is not an evolutionary trait that you want.
So
They're like Oregon's
the one
ponies.
That have the half human, half dwarf race, right?
Yes, the
yes.
moles are awesome.
Moles are
yeah,
awesome.
they're half dwarf, half human, and taller than both combined.
Yeah. They're
It's
they
like,
have,
man, if you add human genes to dwarf genes, you unlock the super race.
yes, because they're also
It's
they're
how
more enduring than dwarves. They last forever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's fucking bullshit.
it's like how in the old Sylph games, Gandhi was super peaceful, but if you made him more peaceful, he was the most aggressive person ever. It's the same
Yes.
thing, but with height.
So they're underflowed.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Dark Sun, you have to remember every race was made by insane halfling geneticists.
All right, so real quick, because I know she absolutely hates being put on the spot like this. Fleshbows, why don't you introduce yourself to everyone? At least what you'd like to share with everyone before we meet your character, and then you can introduce your character when we meet her.
Yeah, I do hate being put on the spot like that.
Yeah.
I don't know to share, I guess.
It's relevant right now. How tall are you?
This is yeah.
Character is 5'3".
Okay, so we're all a bunch of shorties. Got it.
we look like a group of kids with our mom.
Ivan is seriously just like a hair under 6 foot. So I don't know why.
So what
You're
I
still
love,
2 feet shorter.
it's totally that one freaking comic of all the little Lalafels and the one human Dark Knight. It's like, I will turn this dungeon around, I swear.
Hey, Mistral was coerced into their height, so you know.
And for the record, Diato's 6'4".
Oh.
That short.
Wait,
I mean,
when did that happen?
You're still like
Jesus!
1'8" shorter than the elf.
That's still a fucking giant. When did that happen? God,
You're a foot. You're 14 inches taller than I am.
Jesus!
Oh,
You are as much taller than Meadowspark is as fucking Adrani is you. Like,
I'm gonna have to have my bird sit on my head. Oh,
all right. Who would like to recap of what happened last time?
there were spiders, and then we burned them and froze them.
Ah,
that happened eventually.
That
All
was the
of
last
your
thing that
recaps
happened.
Start with like the very last thing.
yeah.
Yes.
And just work
So
your
you
way
start-
backwards.
You work your way backwards. We had that, and then there were some lobsters that wanted us to go swimming. We objected to that. I think there were some pesky bees out front.
They were what do you call it? The giant mosquito sturges.
Yes. We had some surges. But before all that, we listened to a rich bitch complain about her own crime, and then we found her crime scene.
Right. We are currently investigating a ghost who said boo.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that
a murder from several years ago, despite the fact there being multiple current murders.
yeah, but they were gangsters, and no one cares about gangsters.
Yes.
Look, they were poor,
It's kind
and
of
no one
rude, but
cared
not
when.
entirely inaccurate.
It's not entirely inaccurate. They were poor, so no one cares about the fact that they got killed.
Listen, well, people have fun and imagine things. Not reality.
Look, when their ghosts get up and go boo, they'll be a bigger priority.
There we go. There we go. The biggest priority we have is the founder of the town apparently was murdered several years ago and is apparently coming back to tell people about this in the least efficient way possible.
No one said no one said. In fact, most people believe it was a tragic accident. I don't know what you're talking about. This murder thing.
Yeah,
I
that's what
mean, the mass grave usually doesn't happen in accidents.
Also, the whole haunt and the feelings of drowning and the fact that your family that you don't
drowned.
have also drowned too.
Like, he drowned. It was horrible. Everyone knows he drowned.
I mean, you still drown if someone holds your head under the water.
I
This
mean,
is true.
you've seen his home. He slipped off his deck and
That's
drowned.
His
Yeah,
house is kind of shitty.
The house got a death trap.
Or maybe it was
Well, to be
grabbed
fair,
by the
is it
fucking
shitty now or was it shitty
crabs
when he
that
had
hang
it?
out.
It's probably
Probably
just
both.
shitty now. Everyone is too in awe and full of respect to actually go into his house and keep it in repair. That's why it's got scourges and spider swarms.
Have y'all never seen Futurama, where they find Fry's house from the past and it's exactly the same?
Yep.
Yes.
That's
So
basically.
he lived in a sty.
No, I'm just saying that's.
So while we
It
were
does-
looking, let's say while we were looking into the modern murder, we found out that one of the witnesses of the murders was apparently a child,
Yes.
who was the bartender's child. So we had to find him. He was hiding in his place of comfort and refuge, being inside the mausoleum in the graveyard.
He also has no neck.
Also, in all fairness, like it was believed that Rodric would be of his town, so.
Also, that's where I can never say her name, like does her job, and she's apparently a powerful enough cleric to do cool shit. Like, just tell us we're healing we're healing for some indeterminate amount of time.
Look, don't
Constantly.
worry about it. Ashava works in mysterious ways. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And, when we found the kid and he told us about, there was a gang fight between a couple of the local gangs, the Rope Fists and Horned Fangs, as well as the fancy people from up the hill, who I think are like
the
Jade
Scientologists.
Order. Yes, the Scientologists.
Oh yeah, them.
Hey, that might get me
Yeah, I
demonetized.
used to walk with them.
That might get me demonetized. So I might actually owe someone money with that.
Oh no. They come. And apparently the woman from the Scientologist place was yelling at the gangs about something about a rune lord or a rune lord's ruins or a ruin lord maybe.
Maybe Ruin Lord, sure.
And the rope fist guy yelled back. Then the woman pulled out the hilt of a sword and stabbed the guy in the throat with her invisible sword, apparently. And then some monsters came, and little Kine Jr. thought he heard his dad calling, which was the scariest thing in the world. So that's when he ran away to the mausoleum.
We're calling Child Protective Services after this adventure is over.
Why?
Because there's undead abominations coming out of the fog, and he goes, "Oh, I heard my dad, and that was the scariest part."
No, he thought he saw his dad coming for him.
That's even worse.
I mean, when your dad comes out of the
No,
mist,
that would
all
mean his dad
monster
was
looking.
dead.
Yeah, that would mean his dad was dead, so that scared him.
Oh, okay, that's what it was.
Sure. Sure.
And let's see, before that, what was interrupted by the sighting of the ghost was some sort of town festival.
Yes.
Just
Which was
just
a
like
happy
some
good
other
Yeah.
ROTLR module.
Yes, they're similar. It's almost like they're sequels to each other.
But there's
I mean,
two in between that don't start with
Yeah.
festivals.
Wrath
I'm
also basically starts with a festival.
No, I meant Shattered Star, and I
Yeah,
can't remember the third one.
Technically, Strange Aeons kind of starts with a
Yeah,
festival.
but they
It's just not for you.
Name.
They have the same abbreviated name, yeah.
That's why I like my.
Right.
That's why I like
So-
my abridged name for the module, Return of the Squiggle Dudes.
Nice.
But yes, you
Has
wonderful.
Rayla seen the scribble dudes on the loading screen?
Yes! You gotta take us to the loading screen.
All right, I think she has because I think she's seen the stream, but
Okay.
just a brief reminder of the
Where's
horrible.
everyone?
They're not here because they're right there.
Oh, there they are.
Yeah, I will let Flesh Bows see or however she chooses to self-identify here. She will see the glorious splash page.
It's definitely something.
This is what happens when I leave them alone for any amount of time. I cannot unsupervise them, or they will vandalize anything I put in front of them. I hope so.
Sad bag man has a cheeseburger.
Sad bag man has a cheeseburger.
No, not cheeseburger. Sure, it's burger.
Borgor.
Cheeseburger.
Chem's Borgor. All right, so you all remember where you left off. The Diader came around the corner with some bugs that poured out of the woodwork and then got blasted.
And he was looking cool and not looking at it. Oh, by the way, there was some spiders going around. Why would I look at it? And then the spiders came out and they blasted it. It was like, so as I was saying, there was some spiders around. Totally not noticing that people blasted the spiders behind him.
So
Right, so we had some giant lobsters. We had some spiders. Did you see anything else while you were in the house?
Not really. There was the spiders, and then some doors. You know, stuff. Nothing to grab, so I kind of left around though, because, you know, bitey things also fun.
you know, walls, floor, house stuff. Like, what else do you expect?
At this point, a body.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I mean,
Miss
unless you
Mistral's
count the
gonna
living spiders, didn't see any of those. No.
Mistral's just gonna open the door now.
I'm gonna. Meta will try to climb up onto the rickety end of the stairs.
All right. I mean, they're certainly rickety, and you can totally do that.
Wait, wasn't this only heavy enough to hold like two of us at a time?
Thereabouts.
Maybe.
But it's already kind of broken now, so
It's already broken, so it can't break anymore.
it already has the destroyed condition. So
If you try to wield the staircase, you'll get -2 to attack and damage.
all right.
Keep in mind.
I don't know. I mean, Dieter's here. Dieter's here. Dieter,
Peter?
Mistral.
Seattle.
Dieter.
Mistral.
Don't
It takes a bit to get that door open. It's obviously swollen with, you know, water and mold. But after some work, you can pry it open. Let's see here. The door opens to a space. A door that opens to the space beneath the stairs. Let me reveal this so you can actually see what that means. What is it? Polygon reveal. Boop. 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 Ha!
Wow, look at that.
A door that opens to the space beneath the stairs is boarded over. The doorknob is broken off, and a steel spike has been driven into what used to be a lock. And that's
Huh.
right here. That's this door right here.
Ivan is going to move in as well, just to clear out some space.
Anyone
And
strong enough to rip that
look
open?
for-
Dieter will offer to help Kage up the steps.
Just pick him up like a small child and put him up, because freaking 6'4" over here.
Kage will sing a series of curse words that no one understands.
So,
Give me a second.
I think Diader is the
Dieter strong and
strongest.
Get up himself. I
Uh,
got strength of 12. I'm a dex guy.
I thought you were strong. I was mistaken. I think I'm the strong one, so I will try.
you said you were looking into this room, Ivan?
I was before I got called back to go open the locked door.
What's the locked door made of?
Like everything else, in this,
It's just wood?
in this tinder box, it's wood.
Cool. I'm gonna burn it but I'm also going to use the judicious use of both control fire, affect fire, and extinguish to burn just the door.
Well, you find it doesn't actually burn too well, considering it's soaked with water.
I've got time. It doesn't cost anything to do this. It's just concentration.
I think the assault will work better. Or a
Nope.
hammer.
Let me tell Ivan what
It's
he's
kinda
seen,
smoky
please.
on you, though.
Give me a second.
Oh, sure. Let you do your job as GM as if that matters.
Yeah. Well, let me tell the story, guys. Come on. Two doors stand along the north wall of the room, and this is the room you're looking into, Ivan.
Yeah.
You are in one of the doors that are in the north of the room, by the way, because you came in the other way. And one stands in the western wall. A masterfully built table stands against the mold-covered windows in the room's southeastern wall. Aside from a layer of mold and a few patches of moss, the dining set looks to be in immaculate condition compared to the rest of the house's furnishing.
Okay.
So either someone's been eating here, or he had some very nice cutlery.
I mean, silver resists mold and stuff, so...
But it tarnishes.
Ooh, maybe he had it enchanted so it can't get dirty because he didn't want to do the dishes.
Holy crap, that's an amazing idea. I wish it could exist in real life.
I was gonna make that noise.
Holy crap. Like, forget teleporters, forget holodeck. Give me self-cleaning dishes.
Did you just retire my character from the Saturday game then? Because he's just going to take Craft Wondrous and make self-cleaning dishes for the rest of his days.
That's it. That's how you win.
He's just like forget this adventuring stuff. All right.
So Meadow, as you've already set it on fire, despite Mistral's and everyone's attempt to don't do that. Let's see. I need
if it's
you.
not burning well, then
first I need you to make a perception check, Meadow.
Okay. Burn it harder, right?
Generally. Look, I'm first level. I've got one thing I can do. Okay, I have two things I can do.
You thought you heard the sound of rushing water, and as the door ashes away, a torrent of water rushes out and engulfs you. Make a reflex save.
I don't have defenses map. No, not back. Stop at roll 20. Give me a second. I'm just gonna GM. God.
Mistral is into it now.
I mean, if the fire didn't work, I was just gonna bludgeon it down with the bludgeoning option. I guess I technically have two spells. Okay. Character sheet. I'm sorry. I hit the back. I clicked. Apparently.
It's fine.
Something.
It's fine. You're unprepared. I'll punish you later.
Excellent.
Actually, I'm punishing you now. It looks like, but that's fine. We'll see.
Defense. And you said reflex save?
I did. Ooh.
Yes.
All right, let me double check what this does. Because it's been a while since I've even seen this effect. Ooh. All right. The water rushes over you and engulfs you, wrapping around you. You take.
Oh.
Is this some waterbender shit?
You take 7 points of non-lethal damage.
Ooh.
And are trapped in a bubble of water. And everyone can see this.
I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to happen. Can we try to pop the bubble?
You could try.
You like grabbing things, right? Can you just pull her out?
Mistral will reach out with their key and try and sort of yank Meadow free.
Oh, K-I, not K-E-Y. I was like, you're just gonna unlock the bubble? Just
That would actually be
Soa.
really cool. Just unlock the.
And
let's
great, now
see
I'm
here.
imagining how I would build Soul in Pathfinder. God damn it.
I was actually just imagining her swinging a keyblade.
Mm-hmm. Of course, base would have to be either Armorist or Soul Dive. I'm sorry, I'll go off on a tangent. Let's continue with the game.
All right. Diader and Mistral. Mistral, are you physically touching it with your key? Because I know you have like long reach.
Yeah, it's just. So I'm not physically touching it. I'm touching it with my key. I don't know if that's but yeah, like I'm trying to reach into it with my energy, wrap that energy around Meadow, and give it a good yank.
All right, I need both Mistral and Diader to make reflex saves then.
Okay.
God dang it!
Diader, you successfully grab onto Meadow, and as you go to pull, all you succeed at doing is pulling yourself into the bubble. You take 4 non-lethal damage.
You grab onto the 100-pound little girl who's 15 inches taller than you and pull. It's like a cartoon.
Yeah, he just kind of slips along into the water like whoop.
7 rounds in heaven.
Yep. Mistral,
Hope you're fireproof.
As you reach in with your key, you feel the water actually tug at the mystical connection and almost try to pull you in, but you manage to sever the connection just before you can get yanked in as well.
Yikes! No, thank you.
Can I roll a spellcraft check to see what the fuck is going on?
Sure.
Or knowledge.
I don't have good knowledge. Okay.
Well, they're dead now.
Oh no.
That is not high enough, unfortunately. Knowledge religion might give you something.
I don't have that.
Click. God damn it. I used my good roll and perception.
Meadow, that's enough to know this is a haunt.
Ah. Cool.
It's another haunt of drowning.
All right. The next round. So within 6 seconds, the swirling and churning has abated and kind of fades away. Unfortunately, as it does, it just kind of drops you on your ass, and you both take 1 non-lethal. Perception checks.
Mistral looks about and sees nothing.
I noticed my butt hurting.
Lovely rolls.
I was thinking,
What is that?
I'm gonna say you landed on Seattle in classic cliche Hell Anime style, and you didn't notice it.
Kage, is that a
funny
15 or a 16?
15.
That is a 15. Okay.
Do you want me to change the font on that?
Please, I can't. Unfortunately, my eyesight is terrible. Even with my glasses, I can't see that.
Let's see here.
But 15 is enough. You're able to catch it just in time. A pair of slippers is floating out the door onto the stairs and probably out to sea if you don't stop them.
A pair of slippers?
Yeah, they look.
Bedroom slippers?
No, like moccasins kind of deal, like shoes.
So, are they like walking, or are they just like floating?
They're like floating. Yeah, you still have the fast healing. Yeah.
Can I just like snatch them out of the air?
I mean, they're not in the air, but yeah, you can.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, you could just like step on them or stop them or whatever.
He'll dramatically step on them to keep them from fluttering away.
All right. You've triggered the haunted moccasin trap.
Ah, fuck.
No.
It's a snake. Look out.
There's a snake in those boots.
Well, there's water in a moccasin,
Yeah.
so.
Oh, I get it. Oh, I'm even from that. I'm even from that area, and that took me a minute. No, you stop the slippers essentially.
So they're like leather moccasins.
Yeah, they look, especially for having been in a closet full of water, they look great.
Huh. Like what? Are they for like someone with big feet or little feet or like gigantor feet?
They look average average sized, but you think they could fit you or even diameter. It's weird. You can't quite understand why.
That. I have a theory.
Yes.
Pretty boy, put this on. I hand him one shoe, and I'll put the other shoe on. Put on this shoe.
Why
okay. He will put the shoe on.
It fits.
Does it fit Kage too?
It does. It's almost
These
like
are-
it's almost like the slipper grew and shrunk to fit each of you respectively.
Are
That's
these like
interesting.
what color are these slippers?
I'm assuming brownish.
Brownish, yeah.
Okay.
Magic, I assume.
Deanna will say, "Well, look, now we match."
No.
Yes, honey. I'm going to use divine magic.
Okay.
So spellcraft, I guess.
Sure.
Is
Spellcraft
that
will work.
what you do?
Yeah. These
Tell
are
me about these shoes. Are they my size?
they are feather step slippers.
Oh. That's move throughout terrain or ignore difficult terrain if I remember correctly.
I'll take your word for it.
Once per day for 10 minutes, they allow you to ignore adverse movement effect of difficult terrain as is subject to the feather step spell, including the ability to take a 5-foot step in difficult terrain.
There you go.
They're shoes for twinkle toes.
I'll take off the shoes
Nice.
and hand it to the pretty boy.
Yeah.
Deanna will take them and quickly try to do a little tap dance with him to see if they work well.
Roll a perform check.
Oh god.
Oh no. Doomed us all.
No.
They work amazing. So well, in fact, you're not sure if you want to stop dancing.
Oh god.
Uh-oh.
How sturdy is this floor? How sturdy is this floor?
It's creaking and whatnot. I mean, it's got 5 people on it, one of which is massive. Surprisingly.
Okay.
But it doesn't feel like it's going to give way.
Hun, save it for outside.
I mean, that was actually pretty good.
Okay.
It's
what?
good. It's good, but save it for outside.
He'll
As a
nod
6'4" person
and
in real
still.
life, I'm starting to feel a little called out.
Mistral, give me a perception check real fast.
Oh, sure, I can do that.
Yeah. So when you step there. Ooh.
Mistral receives greatly.
You see what appears to be a small bug, but not small as in our small as in the size. So big ass bug actually. A big
Capital
ass
S small.
a capital S small beetle at the top of the stairs that when it sees you, it scurries off into the upper reaches of the building.
Holy crap! What kind of bug are we dealing with here?
It had a black and red body that seemed to kind of glow a little bit with its own internal light.
Like a firefly?
Kind of, yeah.
Just the size of a terrier.
Mistral knows about bugs.
And then as you look at it real quick, you realize your mind was playing tricks on you. That wasn't a beetle. That was a turtle.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Yo,
Why is
guys,
there-
there's some sweet drugs up these stairs.
Why is there a turtle on the upper floor? Oh my god.
Mr.
Guarding
Luke,
the
about
upstairs.
it.
So,
It goes right up those stairs.
I was going to suggest we clear out the first floor first, but
Yo, man, you did not see this beetle turtle.
and Ivan will move to start going up the stairs as well.
All right, let me give me a second. The upstairs is kind of big. Boop, 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 boop. All right. So Mistral goes up the stairs. Ivan said he was going after. Everyone else staying on the bottom floor, and we split the party again.
we should probably, Dow will just shrug and continue to dance ever so slightly about his way up the stairs.
All right.
Just because he's gotten in the groove and he's gonna keep doing it.
Oh no, it's Spicy Nug. I see him. It's Spicy Nugs.
Kage will follow too, but he will be sighing and face palming the whole way.
He'll be super unhappy about
I guess
it.
Is Fidelius your chicken?
Yes.
Okay.
That's Spicy Nug's real name.
It has a real name. I don't deign to use it.
And it makes him
the word
rather
for is
upset.
Bane.
No, I like Dine.
Yeah, it's
Cause he's gonna eat it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost like referring to Donald Duck by his middle name.
2 sets of stairs descend to the lower floor of this area. 2 doors stand along the north, west, and south walls, while a single door stands partially open along the east wall.
This one here is the partially open one?
Yep.
Or
No,
this
this one.
That one?
Should be, because this is north, right?
I just saw someone fly through the corridor. What spoopy ghost was that?
You didn't see anything. You saw
I
nothing.
saw spoopy ghost, guys.
You saw nothing.
Roll perception. Make sure you.
Oh
This door-
God,
hold
I
on.
love it. I love
This
how the
door-
Pathfinder maps constantly have north not being up.
Wait, what? Where the fuck's the?
What? I just made the north because that's the way you said was north earlier.
Oh crap! It was. Yeah. No, that's absolutely correct. Oh man, this is confusing. Oh jeez. All right, so if that's north, then yeah, this is the east door. Oh man.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's east.
Yeah, because the river or whatever runs along like the southern edge of town. Is that a river? I forgot.
It is a river.
Okay.
And it is running through it.
Ocelot, make me a perception roll. Is that plus anything? Oh, hello.
Goodness, I don't know. I haven't played Pathfinder in
That's-
forever.
That's fine. If you look on the character sheet for your perception skill,
It looks like I have one skill mod for it, so +1, I think.
it should at least be +4 because we made it a class skill, if I remember correctly.
Maybe?
So
Is your wisdom a 12, or did you put a rank in it?
My wisdom is 12 right now.
So your wisdom is
Okay.
12. I know we put a rank in perception, so that should be 1, 2.
Just
and
click the
class.
button. Just click the little D20 next to perception.
I don't,
She
don't
doesn't-
think they have it.
They don't have
Yeah.
that.
Oh.
I don't know how to work that sheet, so I didn't help them make that sheet. One of y'all can absolutely help her with that.
So then
Okay.
it would be 5. It would be +5.
Yes,
Okay.
so 21.
So
21.
21.
Your turtle is like kind of like stomping on your face to wake you up. Not like stomping painfully, but it's kind of like doing the cat thing where it's jumping slightly. It's trying to wake you up.
Ow! Turtles are dense.
I mean, it's doing it slowly. It's kind of like making biscuits, like cats do.
I wake up a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
You hear noise outside the room that you're taking residence in.
Oh, goodness. I peek out the door.
All right. Because there's not really anywhere to hide.
Holy crap.
You go to peek
What
out
is
the door. Oh, that's so rude. Oh.
Say that.
Ah. That's so rude.
So I come up the stairs and everyone's freaking out, looking behind me. What?
I don't know. Can I even see from where I'm at?
Yeah, you can see as she kind of peeks through. There is a why don't you describe your character?
A 5'3", light gray and purple tiefling standing in the door, wearing a robe that is kind of hooded, like a little hood. And she's just kind of looking out with her eyes, seeing what's going on.
Kage and Mistral, she is vaguely familiar, more so to Kage. You're fairly sure you've at least seen Adrani speaking with her. Mistral, you think you may have seen her around town, but she's so new that it's hard to, even with her unique appearance, it's hard to really place it. Like, she's been mostly keeping to herself.
Do you know where you are?
And just a quick thing to note, because he needs it to for his magic to function. Ivan is just carrying a big old bastard sword out right now. If that changes your response to the group of people at all.
I'm still looking through the doorway.
Diato is still dancing.
Yeah. Estera, you've seen each of these people at least once. You especially Kage back there, you've seen with the large goth elf that you've come to that's helped you get your bearings in this area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He usually like sticks in her shadow. Like he's very sour. Yeah, literally.
That's a little creepy, but alright.
She's probably tried to like push him forward to meet you at least twice, and he just retreats back to her shadow because he's a little baby. But
She got a big shadow, okay?
she does have a
Is
huge
that a little?
shadow.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that is Mistral's whole deal. Mistral is the most beautiful woman you've ever seen, and she just woke up like this.
Like, in the most literal sense.
Meadow and Estera particularly know each other, but don't actually. They just feel like they've known each other forever. It'll be an instant like you don't remember each other like at all until you see each other. But Meadow's not there yet, so I'm just letting you know because Meadow's still downstairs.
Does music swell? A musical crescendo?
No, it's just you have this intense feeling like I know that bitch, but like
Deja vu?
kind of, yeah. But you can't place why for either of you.
Well, nothing new there for Meadow.
Hello there, little tiefling. What you doing in a place like this?
Hello there, equally sized person.
The haunted house is not a place for flirtation.
I disagree. The haunted house
that
is the
just depends
perfect
on
place for
Uh,
This place was as good as any, I guess. There were a bunch of bugs here, so that was pretty rad. So I stayed here.
Sure.
Rad.
Did you?
Do you happen to know where you have decided to sleep?
Diato will say because he just looked up from his dancing and noticed them.
In a room.
Out from behind her, 3 giant roaches just kind of crawl around.
Nope.
You
No.
want to deal with those?
The roaches?
Yeah.
What about them?
Most people don't like them.
When you say giant, how big are they?
Small.
Like cat-sized? Yes.
Yeah.
No, bigger than cat-sized.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Capital S small.
Don't be racist.
Radroach size.
No, I'm saying most people don't like. Most
Well, I
people
mean-
don't like giant bugs. I don't care.
Well, they've been pretty chill with letting me stay here for a while, so I don't have any reason to. I don't have any beef with them.
The river bugs weren't your friends, were they?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I came from the other way to here.
The other.
Good.
I don't have a compass, so I don't know which direction.
They came from the back, so you came from the front. Yeah, you just came in through the front door like a normal person.
We
okay.
came in from the ground, so you obviously fell.
Yes.
For the record, Deato also came into the front door, but that's
And then ran through the building and out the other side. And
He came through the front door and got eaten by spiders.
Oh my god.
so, have you been squatting here for a while?
Yeah, a little while. A couple of weeks at least, I think. I've been here for like about a month, but I was other places first.
And the drowning bubbles of water haven't bothered you at all?
No, there's a lot of weird stuff in this house, but this room is pretty okay, so I just come up here.
Just head straight for the room. She's like, no.
Yeah,
The
so
bugs.
I can get
though,
around
okay.
stuff if I need to.
The bugs
So.
have actually helped you by helping you navigate.
Yeah, they're pretty chill. They've been a pretty good. They've been cool bros. They've been cool people.
No signs of murder most foul.
Not from them.
You pretty much stuck to this room and the room this room across the hall. The buggies have made it pretty clear not to go in the other rooms. So
Yeah, the bugs have made it clear not to go in any other rooms, but the one I'm in right now, or that other one.
Okay.
I point towards the other door.
And have you happened to see a bug turtle or a turtle bug or just a turtle?
the turtle
Oh, I have.
the turtle crawls over the back of Astera's head and just kind of sits on her like a hat.
Yeah, it was my friend Shelly. They've been pretty chill. I've known them for a long time.
Meadow, they also have a familiar look.
Do I recognize the familiar? Like I apparently recognize the person somehow?
No, it's just a turtle. Apparently, Shelly.
Nah, I'm still attempting to discuss with my familiar. Like what the hell, man? I'm kind of freaking out here because yet another thing that I remember without knowing.
Yeah, Astera, you're getting the same vibe off of Meadow back here. That intense feeling of you don't know them, but it absolutely feels like there's something extremely familiar about them.
Like way worse than normal for me, I'm assuming.
Yeah, like if you weren't absolutely positive that was not it, it's almost like a kind of like a love at first sight or that kind of intense attraction, but it's not any kind of romantic or lusty feeling at all. It's just that like immediate I'm not good at describing camaraderie kind of. Yeah, like it feels like you both have experienced something very similar or been through something very harrowing together. Like you would have had each other's backs or something, but you never actually interacted that you know of, at least.
Well,
I look through the door at Meadow and go, "Hey, you that person from that potion shop where that dude was really loud that one time?"
No.
That honestly sounds more like something Mistral would do, but
Yeah.
gotten up to some weird stuff.
Did did you attend school at? And then I don't actually have a name, or it doesn't make any sense to anyone.
Astera, you absolutely did not.
Actually, say that, and then I'm going to ask, do I know you? But in Ignan. And when no one answers, it's gonna be like a shake of her head and like back to like this puzzled look, like she's trying to figure something out.
Are we just speaking weird languages now? Is that the...
I don't speak those words, but okay.
She says as a bug kind of like tugs on Astera's like pant leg and buzzes at her, and it asks Astera if those are food or not, and it's gesturing to the people.
Oh no!
I look to the bug and I'm like, nah, chill. It's cool. We're fine. We're fine.
But what you guys
Calm
hear
down.
is this weird like clicking, buggish like weird sound.
Right, I don't speak that language.
Did you just speak with the roach?
Yeah, that's how they were able to let me stay here for a bit.
That surrounded.
That's weird, right? I'm not.
Says the giant dancing person.
Says the giant dancing person.
Being giant and nimble enough to dance is not as weird as talking to bugs.
Seriously, guys, 6'4" is not that big.
Right?
6'4" is huge.
I fit through doorways and shit.
6'4" is a fucking giant. Like you are wrong. I'm sorry. I don't know what possessed you to think that 6'4" is not big. I don't know what.
It's not. Stop. That's me.
I don't know. I don't know what experience you have with things that are 6'4", but
none whatsoever. Well, we are gonna poke around this haunted house, little tiefling person, and if you want to hang out and poke around with us, you seem weird enough like you just fit in.
Food? Food?
What is that supposed to mean? Oh god, what is that?
Food? Only Astera can hear that.
I yell in bug speak.
See the bug emerging from the other door.
Yeah, you can see the bug. It crawls out. It's a big centipede.
It's a whiptail.
I yell in bug speak just generally right now to the whole house kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like just out into the room. There's like no food right now. No food.
Food.
No food right now.
Food.
No food.
It makes angry clicking sounds like it's hungry.
I get it. Go eat some wood. Believe me, be a lot better experience than what might happen. Because I heard a lot of splashing noises downstairs. I'm not sure what that meant.
You know what's nice about living in a place of magically enforced winter? I hadn't seen a bug before I came here. I didn't even know what an insect was until I got here.
So what you're saying is you did this 50s sitcom housewife thing and leapt into Diada's arms?
No. I've seen enough other bugs.
But not enough to know that this isn't just how big bugs normally get.
Town in this like relatively temperate area for most of a year, so I mean I've seen normal bugs, I assume.
Yeah, but that's not long enough to really know if they get bigger than that. Like,
I mean they clearly do.
Yeah. They're just like cats. Occasionally they're small, occasionally they're really freaking big.
That's how things work.
Is it chunky?
I mean, there is a whole. You've heard rumors that around Canabras there is a horde of cats that have like 14 hit die, but
oh yeah, that happened.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can make a knowledge check about the bugs. That'd be knowledge nature. Yeah, those are just centipedes. They're vermin. They have a poison. They're bitey. Normally you'd think they wouldn't, be very intelligent, but apparently when someone can speak their language, they go. Okay,
Are
that's
they normally this big?
yeah. They can grow that big, especially that they're exoskeleton centipedes, which means they get super big. For centipedes anyway.
I'm not
only
digging this house.
I'm only a little put off that every bug I've ever killed has been a sentient creature that can like talk. That's just a little.
Yeah, see, that's the weird thing about. That's the weird. Okay. Some behind the scenes stuff about Pathfinder. When you can talk to like animals and fungus and trees and bugs that don't have a brain, how does that work?
When you can talk to animals, it just makes the burger tastier.
Oh no. Oh no, I mean, I can't mind crush anything we've encountered, so.
Yeah,
I didn't even know you could
haven't
mind
heard
crush.
it.
So.
I haven't had any valid targets, so.
And to be fair, you absolutely could mind crush Astera. I'm gonna ask you don't, but whatever, y'all do you.
It doesn't hurt that bad.
I can make her see pretty colors.
Oh, that's right. You have inflict high.
Grapple, but we probably.
We call those hugs. You hug a friend
good
gently.
grapple, but yeah, like one of those. You probably don't want. You know, he doesn't know that well enough. You know, maybe have him go out to dinner first.
Nah, I get the feeling I actually do kind of know her that well, which is strange.
Dieter can't even spell dinner.
Oh.
Sure he can. F-O-O-D.
Yeah.
He's got 10 intelligence. He's not that stupid.
You're not even stupid.
Yeah.
That's average.
Yeah, no, that's perfectly average.
Yeah.
Like,
You're the one. Hey, you're the one that makes him point out the obvious. Literally all.
Well, somebody's got to do it.
He finds that charming.
I've come to mentally refer to Dieter as the man. Just because.
He did assault me at the bar, so.
You did describe him as big himbo energy.
Big himbo.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, like shining armor.
Two very different things.
So, since no one else has done it, Ivan is going to introduce himself to Astera.
That's a good point. When we recognize each other, do we know each other's names?
Not even a little bit.
Okay. So I know you, but I don't know your name. I'm still trying to talk my bird out of trying to go eat one of those roaches that's bigger than it.
And so Ivan will actually walk up, sling his sword over his shoulder, and extend his now free right hand, and introduce himself as Ivan Biturina, and that we're here. Not actually sure what we're looking for. Something about a ghost and some murders. But there's some trouble in town proper that we're trying to fix.
Astera takes his hand, gives it a quick handshake, and let's go. And it's like, I've been hearing a lot of spooky noises around here, but I mostly just stayed in this room, so it's kind of whatever.
You've certainly been hearing like groaning and like children's crying and sounds of drowning. Yeah. Like you've heard some spooky shit, but the roaches are like, nah, it's cool in here.
Yeah, the roaches have been. I convey that in like. Yeah. The roaches have been pretty cool about directing me where it's okay to stay and not okay to stay. The
roach gang and the centipede gang don't get along though, so they have like a turf war sometimes.
Do they approach each other while making clicking noises? You know.
Snapped mandibles.
When you're a roach for life.
And the centipedes are over there. Tunnelpedes rule.
We're in Pathfinder with transformation magic. That is not true.
From an alteration, you're now a different kind of roach.
I want to see a centipede do the two-step.
It's got enough legs.
Hey, so
Be the 20 step at that point.
Meadow's going to squeeze past Kage, unless he's hiding by crouching in the shadow of the banister here. I don't know.
That sounds
And
like
then,
Kage, not
you
gonna
know,
lie.
Poke Diana until he moves and squeeze past him and be like, do I know you? Seriously, this is freaking me out.
A little surprised by the speed at which this other person came at her.
Feel like I should give
Sarah
them
just goes,
space.
kinda. I don't know. Astera goes, I don't know if I know you.
Because, look, not everything always.
Did my Discord freeze up, or did you just cut out?
I just seriously.
Is it just you?
Where did we meet?
While the two of them were talking, Diana will look into the loot room behind him.
Hold on.
I think he's having some Discord problems.
I go,
1 second.
Is it a cat?
Diader. While you're standing there, you don't really feel like dancing anymore. You don't really feel like there's much point to dancing.
Aw.
You're not really sure there's really much point to anything. You know, you're not feeling too well. Like nothing's really all that fun. What is your touch AC for the record?
He's agile, so it should be pretty good.
Yeah.
16.
All right. Oh, well, you certainly felt something like tug at your pants. It definitely, something cold gripped your leg briefly. But it's if you look down, there's nothing there.
Did he get possessed by Jer or something?
In
The
jokes.
spirit of mopiness. But remember, Jer ended up being a serial killer because of all of you twisted fucks, so,
Yeah. Can you really call it a serial killer if his stated goal is genocide?
I mean, it's a long serial.
It is.
A long series of murders. So, other than stopping dancing, does Diana react to that at all?
Well, he doesn't actually know because he doesn't want to interrupt.
Okay.
Well, as you guys are talking, you hear Diader call for help.
Yeah.
From where he's standing
Over here.
or from elsewhere in the building?
From over here.
Well, that is clearly...
I'm pretty sure I'm not over there.
I was about to say, do I still see Diader over here on the other side of Kage from me?
Yeah, Diader's over there.
Well, now I've got to take a look.
Like cutting off mid conundrum here.
Diader, how do you react to hearing your voice from across the room, from across the house?
Like, I'm pretty sure that's not me.
You try to say it. As you try to say that,
Get yourself in trouble?
as you try to say that, no sound leaves your mouth.
Ooh.
Well, I don't know which sensory organ to trust. My
I
ears
cast
or my
divine
eyes.
magic.
Cheater.
Nothing particularly magical.
Well, yes, it's a non-magical effect that steals your voice.
I mean, it's a supernatural ability.
That's
Extraordinary ability, sorry.
That is not magic.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to divine hostility because
Oh, that's
it
adorable.
doesn't see. Mine does not see through things.
Mistral.
It stops at surface.
Mistral. As you get
Oh,
close,
look at that.
as you get close
Oh,
to the
no.
door, you don't really feel like going through it anymore. You don't really feel like much. You feel kind of sad. Just in general, just a general like, maybe
Well,
you're not as great as you think you
This
are.
is unacceptable. I mean, that just is inconceivable. But I guess.
How about we do some initiative? And yeah, anyone can see through the door that can draw a line of sight over there can make a knowledge religion check.
Can I, or is it just slightly out of?
You got a corner of it. You can kind of see it. It's enough, at least enough with what everyone's and Diaters, over there not being able to speak. All right.
All right, I gotta do this the hard way.
Oh, nice now to rolling for initiative though.
Ooh, holy crap!
My bird knows what it is. Too bad it can't talk to me yet.
Your bird
It's just
does. Your bird does know what it is. If
it's a huge problem, the bird will begin kicking up a very large racket and probably hide.
I don't know if it's a. I don't know what it considers a huge problem.
CR2 or higher.
I mean, oh yeah, it kicks up a big racket.
Oh shit. Okay. And then you said initiative. Yes.
I did say initiative. Yes. Let me know whenever. Oh, let me, because I just realized.
Is there a special prompt I need for rolling initiative?
Do you have information at all in your sheet? After the game, after the game over tomorrow, I'll help you.
So
with your sheet.
Roll a d20, add your dex bonus, and that +2 trait bonus from your campaign trait.
You have the same trait bonus as I do.
I wonder why. You guys find each other familiar.
That's 8.
A total of 8.
Yeah.
All right.
Because we will have met in the future.
Maybe.
Oh no.
All right. Oh well, look at that. First up, Mistral.
Yeah.
A small little creature. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, excuse me. A small little creature holding the remains of a teddy bear kind of walks up to you sobbing and tries to bury its head in your like your lower robes or your pants or whatever, like a child would do. And no. I meant to hit roll and I accidentally hit a Steam pop-up. Don't want that shown on. Don't.
Right? You're just like, oh Christ, right? Like
The awkward head pat thing.
It goes to like headbutt your leg, but as little children do. Not. It doesn't feel like it's an attack, at least until it bites you.
Huh.
Come on. I don't think an 11 hits your touch, though. I think your touch is higher than that.
Well, I am flat-footed.
You are flat-footed, so that does make that a 10, I would think, actually.
Wait. Nope. But my special sage shit saves me.
Aha!
These bonuses to AC apply even against touch attacks or when the sage is flat-footed, so...
Wonderful.
Intuitively, Mistral knows not to let this thing take a fucking bite out of her.
It goes to try to bonk. Oh.
Go for it. It's not going to interrupt anything here.
Okay. Diater, it is your turn.
Yaddle's going to move forward and is going to attempt to once going to hit the white mutton heel. Is going to hit it with a clinch strike, forcing it. It was an unarmed attack, and if it's successful, he tries to CMB it.
Okay.
That's a miss.
It is, unfortunately, as you try to grab a little too high. You're a bit too tall to reach this very small child. Ivan.
Yeah, I can't get to that right now. I can shoot it, but I don't have point blank and stuff yet, so or probably won't ever, honestly. I'm gonna do something before I move up at least. So that is actually has the +3 in, doesn't it? Yeah, so it's 4 lower, so that's a 12.
A 12.
That is against touch.
You should change it so it says versus touch instead of versus AC.
Unfortunately, that does not. It manages to duck out of the way.
I am shocked. Is this a valid square?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit cramped above with the banister there, but you could fit there.
All right, and I'm gonna move down there.
All right, Meadow.
Okay, so this Meadow's Phoenix is kind of freaking out and cowering in her hair.
Yeah, it is not. It is not happy with this.
It is not happy at all with this. I'm going to pull out. So I'm going to dip a hand into my pouch and pull out some saltpeter and mix it into my spell-pointed fireball here.
Okay.
So that's going to add 1 to the damage. Nice. So 15, DC 14, reflex.
DC 14 reflex. Ooh, all right. It got a 15.
Okay, so it takes 7, and it does not catch on fire.
It nimbly dodges the fire.
Oh, so it takes nothing. Cool. All right.
It barely made that save. Oh, 15. You heard it. Kage.
So Kage twists hand in the air and then flips a middle finger as a blob of acid flips out.
Oh. Oh, hey.
Oh.
That is a chance of a critical. That did not confirm a critical, though.
I mean, the 3 didn't confirm.
Oh, no. Damage. Acid is a 1 acid damage?
Yes.
It hits it, and it starts to cry and whimper.
Can I roll my eyes as a free action?
Yes. Its clothing is singed by the acid, and it does not like that.
Aww.
Astera. Unless you want to move, Kage.
Oh, nope.
All right, Astera. Your buggy friends are withdrawing, and they're not getting involved with this at all.
Okay. Have I seen this thing around before?
It sounds familiar with its crying. It sounds like you've heard it around, but
Mm-hmm.
it sounds like that cat.
Okay. Looking at the people who came up the stairs, can I tell which one does physical attacks?
Ivan has a giant ass sword, and Diader tried to punch it.
And what's her name? Tried to key punch it, or something.
Hasn't gone yet. Yeah.
Mistral tried to avoid getting touched.
Successfully.
She did. Right.
Okay. Well, seeing that,
not a girl.
The only person who hasn't gone yet is the only person who hasn't done anything yet is the person closest to the ghost thing.
Yeah.
I'll do improved haste on them.
Ooh, there you go.
Wee.
Yeah.
Mistral, you feel faster as time seems to accelerate for you. God, all I can think of is Lucio.
Boostio!
What kind of creepy house are you living in?
Okay,
she's like, it was
kind of weird.
it was fine until you guys showed up.
This is not fine.
That's a staircase, right? So
Yeah.
I can't walk on that casually.
You can like press up against the banister, but that's about it.
Okay, so I'm going to first Mistral is going to try and be scoundrelly and just basically hoodwink this thing.
Okay.
So that it can't bite her when she steals from it. So this is the marked target ability from the Scoundrel Sphere.
Is that
It's a
mind affecting
swift
in
action
any way?
melee touch attack. No.
Okay.
Hey, so as you do this, as an immediate action, I'm going to expend my Divine Future to give you a D4, and Meadow is going to just call out some direction like it's going to dodge in.
Okay, yeah, so this is a swift action. It just batters the creature. If it
Oh,
works.
okay, I thought this was the, never mind, sorry.
Yeah, the steal, you can do that for the steal, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Alright, so this is versus touch.
Yes, a D4 inside.
Unfortunately, you just almost get a grip on it, almost, but it just very narrowly avoids your fingers.
Okay, well,
including
right.
Meadow's D4 bonus?
He didn't use it there.
No, I didn't use it there. So now I'm just going to try, I'm going to try to steal that teddy bear.
Nice.
Do you have improved steel?
No, so what I'm going to do is...
But if it's battled, you can't attack.
It's not battered.
I missed on the battered thing. So if I move back there, I can still, with my reach, try and steal that teddy bear with my reaching out with my key to grab it.
I suppose that's true. It will have cover, though.
Well, there's no... I guess if I were here, maybe it wouldn't have cover.
I mean, technically, Diader is in all of your sight. But
That's true.
I'll say no. From right there, he won't have cover.
It doesn't... Alright.
Yeah.
That's fine. So, okay, I'll just grab at it.
Alright.
So... Let's see here. This is... I use my Sleight of Hands bonus.
Alright.
Plus my dex, so that's... I guess I'll just make a sleight of hand check. That'll be fine. And I'll use the thing from Meadow, I guess.
All right.
If that's possible.
By the way, you feel
check war attacks.
You feel your melee. You feel your first attack only missed because of how sad you felt.
Oh, sadness. Well, this time I'm going to reach out with key and do I get a 1d4 bonus on this thing?
Yes, you get a 1d4 insight bonus. Nice.
That was exactly 18. What you needed.
Nice.
You needed a 4.
Well, I steal the little crying child thing's teddy bear from it.
Oh, it is not happy. Oh, it is screaming in Diader's voice currently.
Oh no.
Wait, it gets worse for this thing. So, since I successfully used a combat...
You're cut out, what?
So I am going to move it...
I think your headset's going out.
Might be.
Oh, wait, my thing's going out?
No,
I heard him just fine.
Alright,
Yeah.
So yeah, since a combat maneuver succeeded, you get to do what?
So I'm going to move. I get to move it 2 free squares.
Alright.
So I'm going to, as I yank its teddy bear, I'm going to yank it as well, separating it from its teddy bear. Teddy bear goes into my hands, and this creature goes, here, I'll just diagonal up
To
and
Diader?
then towards over to this free square here, and then diagonal up again over to this square here, so that and then
That
so
would
it will
be
fall.
That would be 15 feet.
Yeah, so it will fall.
I thought you only got to move it 10.
Oh, okay. So yeah, then just diagonal up and then just 5 over, I guess.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it would end up right there, which because you guys can stand against the railing, it can too. So
Yeah, that's fine.
it is, however,
so
in a bad position now.
it provokes in that
Oh.
movement, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Well, Ivan mentioned he put his sword away.
What?
I thought you said you put your sword away to cast.
No, I don't. I have to have my sword out in order to cast.
Oh, all right.
Which is why I kept it drawn as we were wandering around.
Well, Diader and Ivan, you feel very sad. In fact, you all now feel very sad.
Even me?
Even Kage back there.
But it feels very.
Kage is capable of sadness?
Apparently.
Kage is capable of feeling many feelings. He just does not express them.
Ivan, you feel you would have landed that blow if you weren't feeling so sad. Diader, on the other hand, manages to land a hit for 1 damage.
Let me quickly check something.
That looks wrong. Like,
I don't think you have any pluses in your unarmed strike right now, and I don't think that's right.
Right, you should at least hopefully have strength.
He might have missed putting in strength bonus to it.
Ah, right, because it's nothing by default.
Yeah, because mousing over it, your attack roll is just a flat d20, and your damage roll is just a flat d4.
Yeah, that's weird.
Well, I have a strength of 12, so that should be 2 damage then. Now, I got to quickly check something. I don't remember if this triggers off of if the wrestling thing triggers off of attacks, or if it's just attack actions. I got to quickly double check.
well,
Also,
if it
while checking that, Mistral has the mug talent, and so every time Mistral successfully steals from a creature, Mistral gets to make a free attack.
Is it within your reach now since it's so close?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Mistral has,
adjacent.
major reach.
Well, yeah, I know Mistral has reach. I didn't know if she had a dead zone.
Oh, no dead zone, yeah. So I guess 14 against touch.
You feel maybe if you weren't so sad.
Fucking sadness.
Man, it is getting so much use out of that, and I didn't think it would. I was like, that's not a big deal. Oh, shit.
Level
We're at the level where
anything
minus
deal.
2 is a
No,
lot.
I just do 2 damage.
2 damage, all right.
I just do 2 damage.
You successfully punch it right in the face, but you feel like if you could just summon your happiness again, you would have dealt more damage. But you did nick it a bit.
Oh, jeez, it reduces damage too.
Yeah.
I think we're shaken.
You are not shaken. This is a completely different effect. You could be shaken on top of this, in fact.
Fair.
You're not. It has no way to do that, thank God. If it did, this would be hitting way too high then. However, it is hurt, and even though you've basically been scratching it, it does look like that's not insignificant. It is the whisper. Oh, go ahead.
Also, I have its teddy bear.
You do, and it's right next to you, and it is not happy about that.
Sup?
It screams at you in
I
a
hope you like my
rage
teddy bear.
and tries and ignores all pretenses of being a child and tries to bite you.
I don't think it would be unusual for a child to bite someone that just took its toy.
20.
That'll bite me.
That is a chance of a critical. That is not a confirmed critical. That's fine. You do notice that despite your sadness, you don't feel your ability to dodge attacks is that hindered.
Nice.
All right, so you take... so you take 2 damage. and 1 damage, because you always take a minimum of 1. And I need 2 fort saves. Oh, I'm sorry. Will saves, not fort.
Will saves.
Yep.
All right. Well, Mistral buckles down on willpower.
Okay.
Or something.
All right. You certainly feel the sadness affects your ability to summon your willpower. But you managed to power through one of them. You are fatigued.
Oof.
Oh, God. All right.
Diader.
Okay. Let me. As I'm going to attempt to. Let's see.
Oh, also give me one. Give me 2 more will saves because I missed that this was part of that too. Please, Mistral. All right. All right. You do not lose your voice.
Nice.
Man, I really wanted to
Okay.
start screaming at you in your own
He's
voice.
going to attempt to. He is going to attempt to grapple this thing.
Okay. Man, if only you weren't
Actually, wait.
so
If
sad.
I move heal, that counts as flanking first.
Meadow does not have a melee weapon.
I do not have a melee weapon.
Fail.
I do, but I don't have it out.
Yeah. Man, if only you could shake the sadness. Man,
Is that a action I could take?
No, it is not. It is while you're within a set distance of it. Meadow, your familiar will fly 20 feet away and sit on the ground.
Okay. Hold on. I have to double check something here. I'm very sad, I assume, right now.
Yes.
Where is this?
It will fly specifically 20 feet away from the Whisperer and sit down.
Here. Put it somewhere.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Obviously, Iki's out of the sadness aura.
Okay, no, I ended up with mental focus, not emotional casting. Good.
Probably a good thing. So yeah, unfortunately, it is now Ivan. Well, not unfortunately, Ivan. It is your turn. Oh, go ahead. Oh wait, no, that was just your familiar acting. That was.
Okay, I was like, is it my? Don't I? Yeah.
No, it was not. It was just me trying to help since your familiar knows what this thing is, and none of y'all do.
Yep.
All right, real quick Spheres question.
Yeah.
Magic skill bonus is caster level plus your casting stat?
No.
Yes.
Magic skill bonus is the number of levels of casting classes you have.
Okay.
Period. End of story. Don't add anything to it unless you have a feat or something that says add to it.
Okay. All right.
Now, if you're trying to penetrate spell resistance, then you add your casting ability modifier to it.
Gotcha. All right, because I'm going to activate as a swift. I'm going to activate Imbued Strike, so my sword counts as magic and does 1 extra damage.
Ooh.
And I'm also going to use my Numbing Blast Energy Strike, so I hit it with the sword and add the ice damage as a rider if it hits.
Ooh.
You gonna cast defensively or?
The strikes aren't.
Oh, good. Right, they changed that.
The energy strike, yeah.
Yeah, they changed
the
that.
ultimate version. Yep. So I swing sword. This will be 2 higher because I'm flanking.
Yep. Hey, despite your feeling of sadness, you managed to strike it in the back of its stupid head.
And that is 7 damage. I get a +1 from Imbued, and it takes 4 cold.
All right. The cold does affect it. It feels like you still feel the sadness is sapping the strength of your blow, but not much. That did a fair chunk of damage. It screams in Diader's voice in pain, and turns to look at you.
And as the ice clings to it, it has a -2 to reflex saves.
Oh.
Hooray!
Meadowspark, it is your turn.
And then I have my sword.
I'm going to go back with my bird.
Hey, you feel pretty
And
good,
I scream
actually.
Cool. I'm going to repeat what I tried last time without the spell point, though. I'm going to mix in some saltpeter and other fireball
Oh.
at it. So reflex save, DC 14, and this will do 1 more damage than indicated.
And its reflex is more than +1, unfortunately.
Hey, it's at a -2.
It is a -2. You're right. So that actually, its reflex is a 17. It has a +6 to reflex. It is.
So is it taking absolutely? Is it evading or is it?
It is evading.
Okay. Cool. I'm done.
Kage. This is the boss of this act, by the way. I didn't. And y'all are making really good progress on it, actually. Man, Kage, the world just feels so pointless. Like, not even the way you normally think it does. Like, man, like you really feel like you could use some My Chemical Romance or something right now.
Oh my god. Well, I'm just gonna eat the fucking penalty because I can't actually get out of it without getting out of range of my acid splash.
Is that a 10?
Yeah, that is a 10.
Unfortunately, that misses. Just not even the sadness one would have helped that one.
I've already accounted for my not having precise shot, so that's why my fucking rolls are shit.
Ystera. Estera? Ystera? Ystera. All right.
Yes.
S.
Estera. Okay.
Yeah.
S.
Like if it was a Street Fighter character.
SA.
Yeah, something like that. Okay. I want to put slow on it.
Okay. So it needs to make a will save, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
All right. Ooh, well, good job. Its will is not very high. So yeah, I'm sure your save is higher than a 10. So it is slowed. It seems to slow to a crawl. And what does slow do in Sphere's context?
It suffers a -1 penalty to attack rolls, AC, and reflex save.
Oh. Can it? Is it slowed as in it can only make 1 attack still, or?
No,
slow.
I think it's just.
All right, just making sure.
Yeah, well, improved slow is it gets staggered. So.
Yeah, that would make it only be able to do 1 attack.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Good job. Mistral, this thing is slower than it normally would be. Its scream even sounds slow and drawn out.
Alright. Taking massive penalty, like a -3 to reflexes.
Yeah,
and also I'm still hasted.
You are still hasted because I believe she has improved haste and easy focus.
Which means I cannot. Which means I get 2 attacks if I want to do a full round. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, fun story about that. I can just convert all of those into combat maneuver attempts.
Yeah.
So, is there anything else on this thing to steal?
No.
Toss Kage the teddy bear.
Yeah, toss Kage the teddy bear. Do it.
Keep away. Keep away.
Do it.
So, I'll. Can you guys a free action? You can, as a free action, drop something in the square, right?
Yeah.
So I'll just free action drop the teddy bear right in front of Kage.
You can catch it if you want, Kage. That's not that big a deal. You didn't have a weapon drawn, right?
Of course not.
Yeah, you can catch it if you wanted.
He will catch it and then look at it very confused, and then kind of like the look on his face will just drop.
I thought he was going to start bullying the small child ghost.
So, so it needs to make a reflex save with all of its penalties, and it has disadvantage on this because I'm going to spend a key point.
Oh.
I'm going to try to trip it.
Oh, you're bringing in a whole other mechanics. I see. All right, so let's see here. We'll roll the 2d. All right, well, it's going to take that 1 and automatically fail.
Nice. All right. So it's tripped. Since I succeed, I get to move it. So I'm going to throw it 10 feet up in the air, provoking attacks of opportunity and letting it fall.
All right.
Stay up.
It is immune to non-lethal damage, so the fall does nothing.
Oh. I thought it was if you fall 10 feet, it's lethal unless you can make the acrobatic save.
It can make the acrobatic save by touching the die.
Ah, all right. Fair enough.
All right.
Well, at least it's prone now.
Yeah.
I took my
I'm
attack.
taking that penalty from AC from the slow and flanked, so maybe.
No. Not with the sadness in there as well.
All right. So then, when it's lying on the floor sad, I'm going to try to touch it.
All right. Your bird shakes its head, Meadow. Ah, you have successfully touched it.
Touched it. Did I touch it real hard?
With the flank and the prone, you have successfully touched it real hard.
Awesome.
Throw it up and then slam it. Is it
Yeah, no, like as it flies up, you grab it and fucking throw it into the ground.
All right.
So that's 12 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo. So that's
max both times.
So that's 18 damage. All right. Well, it looks incredibly injured. Its skull head's cracking. It is not looking good. I mean, it already wasn't looking good, but now it is not happy.
Yeah. That's it.
All right. Did Diader make his attack of opportunity? He did, but he missed. All right. All right.
Oh, that was the problem. I thought should be +6 on that. It's only 13 on the die. That should have hit.
Ah.
I fucked up my attack module.
I mean, you don't know if it would hit or not. I'm the one who knows.
Fine.
Yeah, no, it would have hit.
19.
It would have hit, especially with the prone,
Okay,
bonus. It totally
I
would have hit.
messed up my attack thing heal. So
For 3 damage.
yeah, no full.
So now you have to,
Because again,
you
I
have to
forgot
add
my
your
strength
strength
heal.
to that too.
For 3 damage. Yes.
Yeah.
Aha, damage reduction.
Not quite damage reduction. It's just you don't hit as hard.
Sadness reduction.
Sadness reduction.
No, sadness increasing because it made you sad.
Sadness reduction sounds like the new hip cosmetic surgery.
So the attic whisperer seems to dissolve through the floor and claw up out of the floor next to Kage, screaming for its bear.
Not fun. No, not fun.
Would it provoke for moving in my range like that?
It was incorporeal, really. It's a weird ability. I'll go ahead and let it provoke.
All right. Yeah, if it provokes, then I am going to.
You were all briefly not sad for a bit. Now you're all sad again, including Meadow. But
God damn it!
Oh.
All right, I am going to attempt a steal check to take its little dainty robe.
It will automatically fail as the robe is part of it.
Ah, okay. Then I won't do that.
You just kind of tug on it, and it looks at you like, "Really, bro? Really?" It like stops screaming to give you the "Are you fucking kidding me?" look. And then go.
It's completely static face.
Yeah, it's completely. You could still tell though. Like, all right, now it goes to attack Kage with its penalty. Yeah, no, it misses Kage. It fails to bite you.
Oh, good.
Diader. Oh wait, actually, I'm sorry.
Okay.
With a creature moving there, something else is triggered.
Oh no.
As a hand reaches out of this room and completely, like, grabs the top of the thing's head and crushes it into the ground.
No, what the hell is that?
Kage, you can immediately
Yeah.
see into the room.
Uh-huh.
Let me reveal what you can see.
Is it
Is
full
this
of
like
nope?
where like the thing we thought was the boss gets killed by the even bigger boss?
Right.
Kage, you see a man, a ghostly figure, who
God.
looks familiar actually as the ghostly apparition that you've been seeing about town. And he is
It's Rodric.
knowledge religion for anyone that can see, and knowledge local.
Yeah, Ivan's not really about knowing things.
Ystera's not bad at it, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, but can I see it?
Yeah, you can see it from
I don't
around the
think-
corner there. A little bit, yeah.
Okay. Okay, I can roll then.
Yeah. And I think your check was at like +4, I believe?
It's +8.
+8. Oh, yeah, no, it's big, yeah.
For local,
Local. Yeah.
but not for religion. +4.
All right. Is that for Meadow's religion or your bird's religion?
That is Meadow. It would say the bird's name.
Meadow, this is a ghost. You get 2 questions.
What are the things I can ask again about?
Ystera, this appears to be Sir Rodric. You're not sure how you would really know that because you've never met him, but you're pretty sure this is him.
Okay, so
you can ask relative strength to you. You can ask for special defenses, special attacks.
the special attacks and relative strength.
Relative strength, you feel it could take 9 of you. Like 9 of you specifically.
So it can lift 900 pounds. Got it.
And you, what was the other one?
The special attacks.
You feel its touch could drain your vitality.
Yep. Well, it certainly effectively drained the vitality out of the screaming child.
Yeah, this is straight up. This isn't an attic whisperer or a haunt. This is straight up a ghost.
Yep.
However, as it looks at the party, it seems like it's trying to understand what's going on. Like it grabs its head and starts to whimper and then wail in pain as it calls out, my town, what has become of it? And then he briefly flickers and then comes back and seems like he's trying to hold himself together.
Does anyone speak ghost?
He's speaking common.
Yeah,
You
just
okay,
drop the
Digit?
house.
The cove, the stone house in the wood, the gauntlet, save them, my map, the key. And he fades out again.
Ugh.
And then he's back, and then he flickers back in. He is desperately trying to hold himself together, and it looks like Meadow thinks he's absolutely trying not to attack the party.
All right. Hold off, guys. Don't do anything aggressive. Where's this? What stone house?
In the
I'm asking.
woods. It hurts. Can't breathe. And he'll start to cough up water, but it's like ghost water. It's the memory of water, essentially.
Oh no, it's full of homeopathy.
There you go.
Oh no, homeopathic water.
It hits the ground and fades out of existence. It's clearly ghost water. It's like he's remembering his death.
Yeah,
Oh.
figured.
I think we should leave this poor man's house unless your bug friends know the map is here.
My map. They took the map. It holds the key to the vault. Barricade will control them. It will control you. I should have taken the gauntlets, but I fled. I was a coward. You must be brave. You must endure where I did not. The vault, it lies still in the vault. You must save my cove. Save my cove. And then he fades away.
Oh.
The hell is a barricade?
Anyone else love the pronoun game?
It was just the noun game. They were just mostly very generic now.
Cool. We are going to definitely ask somebody else about those things.
Yes.
He said, well, no, there
Yeah.
was a... He said they took his map, didn't they?
Yeah, they took
True.
it.
Somebody.
There was the vague pronoun.
Yes.
Well, maybe we should leave before the ghost.
I
back.
agree.
I disagree.
Is combat over?
Combat is over now, correct.
Okay.
There may be stuff.
If there's anything that could help us find what he's talking about, it would be in his house. Any trace whatsoever.
I
Yeah.
turn to the cockroaches, who are now kind of in the corner or whatever, right?
Yeah, they were kind of like under the boards. One of them kind of peeks out and was like, "Is it safe? Was it the centipedes?"
No, it wasn't the centipedes. You're fine.
They're
I
all
need your help really quick.
those 100-leg bastards.
I need your help really quickly. I say to the cockroaches.
Food?
I will give you some food.
They all kind of
You can
scurry
help.
up and they kind of look at you like they're ready to help.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing cockroaches begging like dogs.
Yeah, that's kind of what's going on. They're even
asked
wagging
them-
their butts like.
I asked them if they know of any super shiny areas,
Shiny,
super shiny things
shiny.
in the house that would think that they, in their cockroach brains, would think we could use.
I'm trying to think how a cockroach would view these rooms, so give me a second. I had not anticipated someone being able to ask cockroaches things, so this was entirely amazing coincidence. You happened to roll that power. So.
Yeah.
She traded away her darkness ability and got speak with bugs. So, and this house happens to be full of bugs. So it's like, holy crap!
Nice. Mine was too thematic to trade away, even though I didn't get to use it because no one was on fire for long enough.
Yeah, she had the choice between that or DR slashing, and she's like, no, I want to speak to bugs. That's cooler.
Nice.
Let's see here. Which one's this room? They'll talk about the big stomp one. They'll gesture to one of them will gesture one of its antenna toward Diader. Shiny's in.
Pretty boy, did you eat anything recently?
Hey, look to
Not
the
that I'm
roaches.
aware of. Does his voice back?
No.
That's a great question.
No, his voice is not back.
Oh no.
Oh, that's an issue.
I look to the roaches,
I disagree.
and I point at Diader in the room vaguely next to him. I point between the two, and I ask if they mean him or the room.
When you point to their room, they all chitter.
Okay. I go, thank you, cockroaches, and then I look out the door and speak in common. Does anybody have any food on them?
Food.
I am not feeding your-
Food?
Mistral
I
shrug.
am
Food? I don't
not
eat.
feeding your pets.
Do you actually not eat?
Yeah, Mistral doesn't consume food, water, or
Food,
and
food,
doesn't sleep.
food,
either.
food, 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 food,
I got flour.
Got
food, food,
some amount of some rations, I think I
food,
picked
food,
up.
food.
So the centipede is like, no. I said that in human.
Wow, that's a lot of bugs.
The centipedes come out when they heard you say food in bug language earlier. Food, food, food.
Oh no!
No, I tell him no food,
I've been
no
kind of
food.
I'm gonna take a look at these bugs. These are neat.
and fishes out a I want to say a pack of rations, but anyway, a day's worth or so of ration food to distribute among the insects. That should be plenty, right? I hope. They probably don't eat much.
Food, food,
Okay,
share,
yep. I
food,
take the
share,
I
food.
take the rations and I sneak behind my back and like drop some like some part of it
Yeah.
onto the floor for the cockroaches, and then I wag it in my hand really quickly towards the centipedes and say, "Do you know of any shiny things? And I'll give you this food."
Here, in here, food, food. And they'll just
Where
kind
are they
of
pointing?
gesture with their back pointers back to the room they were in.
Okay, and then I toss them the food.
They all just kind of like swarm onto the food.
Okay. I want to check. Okay, so I tell them, okay, guys, the room the big long bugs came out of has stuff in it, and so does the room that the little baby ghost came out of.
The little baby ghost came out of?
Oh, is the teddy bear still there?
Yes. I dropped it.
The teddy bear faded when the attic
Okay, yeah.
did.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
So Diader still can't speak.
The adder still can't speak.
You said.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mistral, you are not fatigued now, however, though.
Oh, cool.
Is anyone still sad?
No, I mean, maybe Diader because they can't speak, but the oppressive depression is gone. The oppression.
Yeah. I'm going to.
Whoa.
I'm going to go this divine magic and start looking through doors to see if I can see anything that you know.
Oh, Mistral, when you enter that room, something amazing happens.
Oh, God.
Not amazing.
You've entered a new room. Isn't that amazing? Off-color rectangles on the moldering walls show that there were once many frames hanging on the walls of this room. A selection of pens and brushes, as well as silver-capped ink jars, lie on the floor amid the remains of a desk.
It's a paint studio.
Is there a map in here?
Make a perception check.
I'm pretty sure they're down.
What? Yeah,
The stairs I'm next to, are they up or down?
They're both down.
Down.
Okay.
Mistral. While you don't find a complete map, you find kind of moldering on the wall the scraps of a map. In it, you see like the very edge of town, like basically like an indication of town. It just says Ove instead of Rodric's Cove. It just says Ove. And in the woods, there's a notation for there's just a notation in the woods. You're not sure what it means because that part of the map is gone, but there is definitely something out there in the woods, at least marked on the map.
So there's an X and we're missing the map, the
key
to the
yeah.
map.
Yep.
Okay.
But this would be sufficient for us to sort of go in its direction.
Sure, that you could certainly go and look in that area.
Cool.
That's useful.
I'd like to move to the door across the way.
Okay.
And like kind of peek in and see if I can.
In here, if there's anything he can use as writing supplies, because you could still write something down.
I mean, yeah, there's ink and like paints and there's inks and whatnot, and pens. They're a bit gross, but what are you doing?
So basically, grab some paper and write, "Why is my voice gone?"
Ain't no one fucking know. That's what they rolled for earlier, my guy.
I'm pretty sure it was
Diado
that.
doesn't know that they don't know.
That's
It's a blessing in disguise, Diado.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Okay. Meadow.
Diado
Hey, Chicken
has
Little,
copies
I might
on top of his head.
talk to my bird, Chicken Little. Do you know where the thing where the thing would be keeping his voice?
Hold on. Meadow, when you look into that room, sagging shelves, one of which has partially pulled free from the wall, line the walls of this room. Sets of spools of thread, boxes of needles, moldy scraps of cloth, bolts of decaying fabric, and various types of shoes. A round box of soiled yarn rests on a work table along the north wall, and a dress form lays propped in the corner.
God damn it, Rarity.
Was he just like this multi-talented guy that just did a whole bunch of handcrafts?
Maybe.
Is there anything pinging as magic?
Well, you have bigger concerns right now, Meadow.
Oh, okay.
You hear a quiet weeping and see items in the room begin to vibrate.
Close the door.
Unfortunately, you feel compelled to enter. This is what you get for looking around, I'm just saying.
Guess I have to enter then.
Yeah, it's super interesting. Let's see here.
If you hadn't, if you weren't friends with these bugs, I would have just burned this house down by now.
What
Just
I need
saying.
you to do is, as you enter, make a reflex save for me, please. Ooh, unfortunately, you become entangled as the cloth starts to wrap around you and is trying to dress you, as it's sewing a new outfit onto you.
No.
In fact,
Ow.
you take
Okay.
3 damage as needles are being sewn in, as this dress is being sewn into your skin.
Okay. I'm just going to set it on fire.
All right.
Cloth, go bye-bye.
Cloth does not go bye-bye.
It's hot.
Magic.
It's not real.
It's not. Yeah, it's. You guys just see Meadow try to set herself on fire, but nothing happens.
It doesn't work because I'm fireproof.
Do we see the cloth and stuff
No.
wrapping around her?
No,
Okay.
she's just kind of like freaking out and panicking. Like, I don't know if she's panicking. Like, how would Meadow react to this? Like,
I'm pissed. I like my leather jacket. I mean armor.
Hey, Meadow. Last time I checked, you're not flammable.
Room's haunted.
what? Moon's haunted.
No.
You just go get a Dronic. She comes in with a shotgun. House is haunted.
Room's haunted. Leave the room. Fireball it. But I can't because apparently reasons.
Once it's been drawn to your attention that something's off, it fades. You find out that it never actually sewed into your skin. You were clawing at yourself that hard.
Ugh. I hate this house.
Astera's
I tried to
back.
leave, and you were
Astera's back there, like,
Diado
"No, this is bad to me."
basically just to like.
Um,
Diado will basically throw his arms off like you hate it.
Astera, when you look into that room, you do see some shinies. It's pieces of glass caught in the light of the sun.
Okay,
That's fair.
I just don't go into the room.
That's fair. Oh yeah, I forgot. Give me a second. He has not been there watching you this whole time.
I was gonna say, can I check the room that he came out of?
Sure. Let me. Man, I sure hope there's not another haunt in there. That would be embarrassing.
It's 1, if I remember correctly.
No, I meant like,
But each
is it
round, so.
limited? Does it stop at some point?
1. Fast
No,
healing 1.
is it limited like the life sphere fast healing is limited?
No.
Or is it just fast healing 1 with no cap? Okay.
It's just fast
so
healing
I'll
1 with
be
no
finding
cap.
it.
It was my attempt because no one really seemed like they were really wanting to do a healer, and we're just kind of like, I'll do it if it comes to it. And I know that
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's like fast healing 1 isn't enough to like make or break a battle, but it's plenty out of combat. Yeah, that is the master bedroom, I believe. As opposed to the
It looks like he pissed the bed.
I mean, or someone's dying back there. I have no idea. Where is the entry for this? What the heck?
Got it.
Give me the master bedroom, please. There we are. A moldering mattress lays amid a bowed wooden frame, flanked on either side by ruined tables. A dresser to the northwest corner, discarded to the north, has seen most of its drawers pulled out and discarded on the floor. Remnants of moldy and animal-gnawed clothes spill out from them. A hole has been hacked into the floor near a long, slender wooden case that lies open and tipped over on the bed.
Somebody ripped open something? So wait, the hole's in the floor.
The hole's in the floor, yeah.
Can I go look at the pried open case?
Yeah, sure.
There's some over this way.
Yep. All right. It is a rather ornate case, clearly crafted by a master. As it is currently open, a thin sheeting of lead lines its interior. It looks about big enough to hold a rapier.
But it's empty.
It is currently empty. If you look around carefully inside of it, you can actually find a pair of keys kind of tucked into one of the corners, attached with some adhesive gum.
It's got tacky glue on it?
What?
It's got tacky glue keys?
Well, yeah, they're just glued to the inside. They're like...
Are they like small little chest keys or like big honk-a-door keys?
They look like small Philandus peeps. I don't know.
No. Beep,
Oh.
beep.
Oh. They look big enough. The keys look big enough to unlock like a jewelry box or a sword case or something.
Okay, I'm going to take the case, keys and all.
All right. On the outside of the case, you see a single word inscribed in elegant scrawl. Barraquette.
Hey.
Does anyone have
So what was
knowledge
that?
history?
Hell.
Yes, but I'm currently having a conversation with Theater. It's rather one-sided.
I have knowledge history.
When you pick up the case, the lid shuts, Kage, and cannot be reopened. You hear the click of a lock.
Oh no.
He
Did
said
you
he
get the
he
keys
said
out?
he said he
I did not.
pocketed the keys.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I said I pick up the case, keys and all.
Yeah. Oh, so then
there
you
was
did
a
not take
pair
the
of
keys
keys,
out.
right?
Yeah, it was a pair of keys.
Yeah, I took the keys out.
Okay.
So I show the pretty case to everyone and says, "What was that Rodric said about Barrack again?"
Mistral, the name Barraquette doesn't actually have any significance to you, it seems.
Something about it controlling or being controlled.
I'm gonna add. Nah, I'm not.
It doesn't mean anything to you either.
It would help if I could roll above a 5.
Nah, that's probably not important.
Yeah. What did the ghost just say about Barracat?
I'm gonna laugh when this works. Come on, quick. Well, the bird knows more than I do, but not enough.
Yeah.
Could I roll it if I don't have a rank in it, or do I need?
You need a rank to get above a 10.
Yeah, the best you could do is a
Okay.
10, and that won't be enough, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah. Did the ghost say that Bearcat was controlling something, or something was controlling Bearcat? Or was it clear?
Roll a knowledge intelligence, or what is it?
Knowledge intelligence.
The
Yeah.
the ghost said gauntlets, then Bearcat as with an uplift, an uptick at the talk at the end. Like it was a question.
Let's see here. What Rodric said, my map, they took my map. It holds the key to the vault.
I'll be right back.
Bearcat will control them. It will control you. I should have taken the gauntlets, but I fled. I was a coward. You must be brave. You must endure where I did not. The vault, it still lies in the vault. You must save my cove. Save my cove.
Bearcat is the invisible sword.
That's certainly one thing to... certainly one theory.
Well, we have a case that looks like a polar rapier. It says Bearcat will control you, and we know of a weird invisible sword that apparently evolved all this. It's the sword.
I mean, maybe that's not a rapier. Maybe it's a completely separate sword that's, you know... You don't know.
Conservation.
It's a fair theory, though.
I also produced. Are the two keys identical, or are they obviously for two different locks?
They're identical keys.
Okay. Why do I feel like we need to use both of them at the same time?
To do what?
Oh no!
Put them in the two halves of the key or the lock, and turn them, and it opens a secret thing.
I think my headset's cutting out again. What were you trying to do with the keys?
We were just trying to see if they. I made a comment that they'll probably have to be used simultaneously, like nuclear launch style.
Ah. No, they look like they could go to like a jewelry box or a drawer or a case of some sort.
Right.
A different case. Maybe the case holding the map or the glove.
Also, he demonstrates that this was open at one point. I didn't close it.
When you picked it up, the hinge just kind of closed it. Like.
Oh, okay. So it just
kind of fell shut, like it did.
I would not put it past ghosts in this house.
That's fair.
What's it made of?
A dark wood. A well-treated, like, it is a beautiful case. It's got intricate scroll work, you know, not into the wood, like.
Does it have external hinges?
It does.
I mean, if you really want to get in it, just...
No, let's not ruin the quality of a nice piece of loot, please.
I'm not sure anybody's going to want to buy the box that used to hold a cursed sword.
Yeah, we don't have to tell them that.
But they can't even get it open.
We can figure that out. All we have to do is smooth talk it, and don't worry, Kage can do that.
The keys from inside the box not open the box?
I mean, that would be a really dumb idea, but I can try.
Well, they were copies of each other, so it's like part of a set or something.
Yes, Tara.
And I'm back. Sorry, I got it.
That's fine. Do you actually try the keys on the sword box?
Yes.
They open the box.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you keep your spare keys inside the same box, so
So if you lose your keys, you know they're inside the box.
right, the box you can't open because you don't have your keys.
You know Astera knows the room directly to the south of her, of where she was sleeping, is where she heard
Do you mean west?
Sure. Astera,
This room.
this room. Yeah, Astera knows that. That this room is where she heard a lot of the like banging and crashing and like wailing come from. While this room is where she usually heard the attic whisperer crying from.
Okay, I guess we're gonna have to go in and see if we can get Dad or his voice back, since he doesn't want to be the strong silent type.
I mean, we went over this downstairs. He's not really the strong type either.
Look. Be nice.
Why?
That wasn't mean. I didn't mean that as an insult.
I did.
God.
All right. Ivan will open the whisperer door.
All right. Let me reveal.
Do you think that thing can like grow back?
The remains of a wicker cradle slump against the wall between two cracked windows. A small wicker table in similar condition sits in the corner of the room.
So there's two cradles?
No, just one cradle, one cradle and one like desk type deal.
Oh,
like one table.
Does the self-frying chicken know if the thing can grow back?
It does not.
Okay.
All right.
It identified it, so.
Yeah.
Around. Where's my perception? I look around the room. Not very well. I look. Wait, that's perform.
It's a merry jig.
There we go. Let's try this again.
Nothing super of interest around. It looks like. You see the remains of a teddy bear. Not the same bear, but
Yeah.
that's it's definitely a children's room. It feels like were this house still in like not trashy order, this probably would have been a good room. Like it's nice and big. There's definitely remnants of a lot of furniture. The crib looked like it was probably well made, considering it still retained its shape in all this grossness.
Man, the sadness has returned.
Yeah, no, that's Dieter sees the same thing.
I don't know if there's anything in here. Meadow, can you check this room for any magic?
Yeah, but if there's another ghost, I'm going to smack you.
I mean, okay. Hopefully after we do something.
I go move and then Kage cuts me off. Okay.
Yes, Kage is like, I can do this too.
Well, that's good to know.
Yes.
Kage.
Yes.
There is a trace of necromancy in the room.
Ooh, where is it?
Just it's in the room.
Hey, it's spoopy in here.
Yeah, it's a friggin' dead ghost baby's room. Of course it's spooky.
Yeah, Dale crosses his arms like saying, "Yeah, of course it is."
It's almost like some undead creature has made its home in that room.
Maybe the
Devil basically rotated his hand around his wrist as if to say, "Go on."
Okay, so here's what you're going to do, pretty boy. You're going to go touch the crib.
Okay.
Nothing?
Yeah, we'll possibly. Okay. He steps in and then we'll do it.
He
thinks about it for a second, but then we'll do it.
I think the bear would have a more connection, but...
We'll get to the bear in a second. Also, Kage whispers to himself, holy shit, that worked.
Dieter, would you be surprised to learn your voice came back? It didn't, but wouldn't that be a surprise?
It came back yet?
It didn't, but wouldn't that be a surprise? No, nothing happens when you touch the crib. It feels sturdy for having been in this like rotting ruin.
The owl then look at Calgie as if say, and spit his arm like, what?
Oh, I was just seeing if it would do anything. Touch the teddy bear next.
He give you a look, but then we'll do it.
Feels kind of gross and moldy.
Anything?
All right.
Feels kind of gross and moldy.
Kage will just shrug.
So does my bird answer?
I don't see what your bird.
Does it? How do you think this shack would take if it loses the door? Gesturing towards this one.
Shrugs like him.
Okay. Good enough for me. I'm gonna bludgeon the door down from here.
Oddly, it seems anytime you
basically lean out. Sorry, go ahead.
As you're trying to bludgeon the door down, every time you pause in between strikes, all damage you've dealt to the door disappears.
It's a ghost door.
In fact, since you've been throwing fire around, you notice no part of this building looks any more damaged than it did when you first came in.
Well, I mean, I did put the fire out on purpose because I'm responsible.
I'm just saying there's not even scorch marks.
Yeah, house is haunted. Totally haunted.
Lean outside the door and gesture to Mistral to try to take a look at it because he does not trust Kage's divination abilities.
That's fair. That's fair.
Kage will whisper, I liked it when you were silent.
Oh, y'all are silly.
I have to keep it up and give duty grief.
Now, would it feel out of place to say about an hour's passed with since the Attic Whisperer fight, since all the searching and everything and the chatting?
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm ready to leave the house if we've been here an hour. This place pisses me off.
Yeah, did we want to check the poltergeist room?
Yes.
Yes, but I wasn't going to, so.
We'll probably check that before the full hour passes, then.
All right. Let me check something.
I guess I'm going to go in there. I'm not really dodgy.
I'm really glad
the bugs warn Estera when Ivan gets close to the door. No, bad. Inside wind.
Well, I quickly tell him to stop. Basically, I tell Ivan to stop.
Yeah, you said there was like stuff banging around in there or something, right?
Yeah, the bugs told me that there's wind inside there. So I'm pretty sure that means you're gonna get pushed back or knocked on your butt.
I mean, if you want the door open so bad, you can open it. I could get my head taken off by a platter flying around or something.
Maybe some grumpy old ghost dude will grab him by the head and slam it into the floor.
Smash my brain open. Yeah, I can do without that. Now, I think, especially since we found an empty barricade case, that anything that would be in here is probably already long gone.
We did find the partial map, which was still very useful.
We found a piece of a map. We found a sword box.
I want to reiterate that the bugs were very helpful in getting us to the piece of map and are very adamant about not going into that door.
Alright, then we'll ignore it.
I was going to say,
happy.
Do you still open the door?
Ivan does not open the door.
The doorknob seems to jiggle menacingly.
Are these windows?
Yeah.
Okay. Can we actually see out, or is it like some Silent Hill bullshit?
No, you can see out. It's just I didn't bother to.
Oh, just making sure.
You know, what you see is what's, you know, just a higher view of what you see on the outside of the bottom floor.
Okay.
Yeah, Astera, do you know what's down this stairwell?
I imagine Morehouse.
I was asking if you knew anything more precise than that, but thank you.
I'm gonna look down the stairwell. What do I see? I see this stairwell, and I see the door outside.
Yeah, you can see the light coming in from outside.
Outside.
I'm back. What I miss?
They were having you open the this last remaining door.
No, we weren't. We decided not to open the door because the bug said it was bad.
Oh, Jesus.
No.
There are plenty of doors downstairs that we haven't explored if you want to go poking around in ghost corners again.
Oh, I almost got y'all.
Okay.
Rattle,
so,
rattle, rattle.
What else are we doing?
Rattle, rattle, rattle.
I think we're going to go downstairs. Do we want to check anything downstairs?
I mean, we basically didn't do anything downstairs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess the answer is not, but how fireproof are you? I just need to ask for when the spiders swarm over you.
Who are you asking?
Ivan, who's talking about poking around downstairs.
Not at all.
That's what I thought.
Nope.
Astera, you know the spiders down there. They're pretty cool. Like, as long as they've never really messed with you, mostly because you can talk to them.
Yeah.
Cold ice electric.
Are we going down the stairs?
Yeah, I'm ready to leave.
I want to go down the stairs first.
All right, you go down the stairs.
Okay. Just because I can talk to the spiders if I see him.
Coincidentally, your spider bros are not here. Normally, you're used to like lots and lots of spiders just kind of all over the place, but you don't see them.
I heal back up the stairs. That's weird. It's kind of empty down here. Usually there's a bunch of really cool spiders just hanging out.
I wonder what could have happened to the spiders. I don't know.
What spiders? They were like that when we came here.
The other would say, well, I saw some around oil, but I don't know where they went, but I can't talk yet.
You do say that.
Oh, you can talk.
Oh, hey, that's nice.
Is that actually you? And not a ghost?
My suffering continues.
So mean. So mean.
It could be worse. He could be singing show tunes.
Oh God, don't give him ideas.
But then how would I hurt you?
I'm gonna ask that you not sing show tunes. Like for other reasons.
Mm-hmm.
If nothing else, you don't have to worry about that because I personally cannot sing. So trust me, that's not gonna be an issue.
Like, I don't want to get DMCA'd over here.
His performance is in dance.
Those are still copyrighted.
Oh, we have someone who joined the chat named No Name. Welcome, No Name.
That would be my friend who I just linked.
Yeah, it's pronounced Naname.
Oh, Naname. Apologies. Sorry. Human names are a little weird to me. Nice to meet you.
That's that one girl in the white dress in Kingdom Hearts, right?
Can we leave the house? Can we leave this creepy house, or are you going to go poke around?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go try to leave the house if they're not gonna get out of the way.
All right. As soon as you try to cross the threshold, you successfully do.
Excellent.
Meadow disappears in the wall.
All right, I guess we're just gonna skip the first half of the dungeon. Okay.
I mean, you want to poke around the haunted house, by all means. Hey, I know. Let's look in this window.
I don't want to poke around a haunted house by myself.
The window is boarded up.
Ah, okay. Are all the windows boarded up?
On the bottom floor, yeah.
On the bottom floor?
Because that's what you can reach without going inside the creepy house.
Right.
Naturally.
If only there was some way we could get rid of wood.
Right?
Move up and look through this door. Right.
All right. You look through that door.
There's not a colony of friendly termites nearby, are there?
Fair, and probably not.
Give me a second. Let's see here. You see two more of your roach buddies are just kind of chilling.
Oh, cool.
They kind of chitter at you as they see you.
I give them a wave.
I didn't mention it before, but those are very adorable roaches.
Thank you. I had to change
yeah.
out. I had to change out what they looked like when I found out she could speak. When I found out that that's what she could do, because I wanted them to actually be, you know, like friends, like woo, little roach friend.
One big roach.
Yeah.
I mean, they're already like freakishly large for roaches.
Yeah. Like, and
I
they
just
make
give
a
'em
weird screaming sound.
Oh.
I give him a quick wave, and I kind of scan the room real quick.
That's just a living room. Doesn't appear to be too many interesting things in it. There are, I mean, what most people would find interesting would be the large cockroaches, but
Mhm.
but yeah, nothing really stands out to you.
I tell that to them. I go, hey guys, I checked this room. Just a couple more roach buddies. Don't go in there. It's fine. There's nothing there.
One of the roaches is play fighting another giant roach with a obviously like artifact level magic sword.
Wait, really?
No.
Oh.
But yeah.
So are
I mean-
you? Good.
But I was gonna say how haunted houses go. That one was okay. 4 out of 5. 5 out of 7.
Okay.
So- Astera, are you going to stay here?
I thought I made that pog hers. God dang it.
Am I gonna stay here at this obviously horribly haunted house? Is that what you're asking?
Well, you're still inside.
I got moved to. Oh, right. Okay, there we are.
Well, I just wanted to check the one room real quick.
Okay.
But yeah, you're cool. You can come along if you want.
Oh, cool. Thanks. Yeah, I'll come along.
You will answer the call to adventure.
Yeah. See if I can meet any more cool bug people.
I thought I was the cool one.
Ha 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 ha.
No, you're the potato one.
Would you like to be smoking hot?
Oh,
There's
jeez.
a ghost sound of some snare drums. But shush.
Oh, I could actually show you guys what Sir Rodric looked like. I just realized. That would have probably been helpful.
He's actually got a tattoo that is a map on his head.
Yeah, no, imagine that.
So when they took the map, they just took his head?
They did. Alright, I will show you guys.
I mean, that would piss me off too, right? Come back as a ghost.
There you go, that's Sir Rodric.
Bleh.
Ignore that
Oh,
part about his
we can
corrupting
see
touch
it,
and the PC's help. Huh?
The stream can't.
Ah, you're right.
So yes, I see the empty scabbard.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
It was a big scabbard too.
That has nothing to do with Barricat, but you don't
Well,
know
that point is a sheath.
Yeah.
The point is that's not a rapier scabbard.
Yeah, no, he
Not
was
by any means.
clearly not wearing a rapier scabbard in his ghost form.
Mm.
Unless it was magic and it resized, and it just happens to have resting longsword face.
Resting longsword face. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not impossible.
It's how Scabbard of Keen Edges it's drawn. All right, so we're looking for a cove and a house in the woods.
Well, the Cove is the town.
Yes.
Ah,
Rodric
okay.
Cove.
Rodric's Cove. We're still looking for a stone house
Yep.
In the woods.
in the woods.
We have directions to that if we want to just go.
We might want to.
Yeah.
I mean, why?
I want to tell
Big titty
yeah.
goth girl.
all
Yep.
Hadroni.
Team
yeah.
Mom.
Team Mom. All right.
So,
yeah, we should
might wanna
probably
tell
mention it
about
to
what
her.
happened.
Hey,
Yeah.
she'll at least want to know about Rodric hanging around. That he's not passed on. That's kind of
Yeah.
a
she definitely wanna
thing.
know that.
Yeah, that might be important to her. Come on. There we go.
All right, who wants to start banging pots around until we find her?
I mean, she's at her house.
But yeah, we'll knock on her door.
See, you say that, but every other time we went to her house, she wasn't there.
Well, as you
well, I mean,
yeah, but maybe she's there now. Do you go to her house?
We go to her house.
Yeah, we'll knock on her door.
we're at her house. I
Good
mean,
place to start.
She opens the door and seems surprised that Meadow and Kage bothered knocking. Like, she almost forgot that Kage had. She almost forgot that Kage had actually left. So.
He would take offense to it, but not really.
He would take offense, but all life is pain. Crawl. Nope, can't do that. No, she opens the door and ushers everyone in her rather now cramped hut with 7 people in it, and two animals.
Like, well, there was. You can't say that song, but you can say like moving while phone in my epidermis, but it doesn't have the same ring to it.
Yeah.
There you go.
So we ran across Sir Rodric's ghost.
I mean,
Like literally.
many people have claimed to have run across his ghost.
We were not claiming to. We did. He
talked to us.
I mean, that is
Pretty
still,
sure he
that is
gave us
still
a
claim.
quest.
Oh, he had the infamous exclamation point, did he?
Yes.
He definitely caused me a fright.
Ah,
Seriously? Caused me a fright? How old are you?
like 16.
17.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not 60?
Look, your tongue is very foreign to me. Fuck you.
He's mastered
You gotta
cursing
raise a
fairly
finger
well.
to apologize that, but then shrug and go. I can't go.
Adron is like, I taught him that.
I mean,
That's
those
what
are
he. That's what he wanted to learn first was how to curse.
Yeah, curse words. How do I get a beer? Where's the bathroom? Those are the 3 most important things to learn.
I didn't teach him
Are
the
you
beer one because he's
encouraging
underage, but
I was about to say, are you encouraging underage drinking?
no, I didn't teach him that one. But
I mean, what's the legal age here in Rodric's Cove?
older than this child. Adroni's like 200.
You're asking like the 200-year-old elf what the legal
say,
age for drinking is.
Adroni has no clue what the legal age for drinking is. She just knows that this is a
120.
baby.
Duh.
This is a baby. I will not feed the baby alcohol. You are all babies.
Not even if they're teething?
No, not especially if they're teething. Then you give them a bell pepper to eat, to chew on.
Or lemon.
That's what my mom did. I used to teeth. Apparently, according to my mother, I used to teeth on jalapenos. So that's what that's what her mom gave me.
My oldest stole a lemon slice and would lick it and do this like horrendous, this is awful, shocked, what have I done, spasm, and then do it again immediately afterwards, like 5 or 6 times in a row. It's like
Otter angry. Otter angry about eating watermelon continues to eat the watermelon.
Exactly. Yeah, it's
No,
Did he have another house in the woods?
not that I'm familiar with. Many people have. There are many buildings out in the woods for various reasons. There's many ruins. We have two goblin tribes, one of which we're not currently friends with, one of which that is pretty well liked by town.
He mentioned that there's something or someone named Barrick that will control us.
Is that the label on the sword box?
And it's also the label on this sword box. Thank you.
Barricade. That doesn't nothing that doesn't ring true to any of knowledge that I know. It seems an ancient word, probably of Thassalon, but that's really all I can hazard a guess to.
I hear the word Thassalon and then I go, huh?
Oh, you know what? Okay, I know what this is now.
Because I'm like, wait, I know Thessalonian.
I know what this is. I'm not going to say it, but I know what it is.
Is there something I could get from knowing that it's about Thassalon? From Thassalon?
Roll me a linguistics check.
Okay. I don't have it. I don't have a point in it. So
You do actually have a point in it because that's how we gave you Thassalon in the first place.
oh, okay. Cool.
So it should be whatever your intelligence check is.
Yeah, that would be 8.
Plus 8. Oh, so that's 27. As best you can tell, it is kind of an honorific term. It's because it is clearly a name, but it's one of those names that have semi meanings. The closest translation would probably be something akin to honored slave.
Cool.
Or noble servant. It's hard to tell.
Okay.
Noble phantasm.
I explained to the group how it means infinite blade works.
Yeah.
Oh no. Wait, no, because
I'm joking.
It'd be Excalibur if nothing else with Kage's theory.
I explained to them that it is a word that denotes servitude of some kind, but that with some kind of higher expectation of it.
Well, a rune lord would have rune slaves, right?
I don't think they just use the word rune as a generic adjective. I say,
out of character. Out of character. You are so wrong.
I know.
Would you pass me the rune salt, please?
Yeah, no, they're freaking Smurfs, is what they are.
Oh no!
God damn it!
The Runeberry Jam. Rune you, mother
now
Runa.
Now I have to reach 20th level so I can destroy them all. Okay, so we've got a map.
Yep. Do you know anything about a vault of Rodric's? Adrani?
I know he often mentioned that he found interesting things in the woods, but he and I were not necessarily close. I only knew him very briefly when I came to town. From what I can remember and what the town remembers of him, he was a good man who is adventurous and usually would be someone you would call brave or adventurous.
He seemed remorseful about failing to do something.
He is often lauded as a hero, so if he feels his town has become in danger, I could see him, especially a ghost, twisting it into it being his fault.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, let's go take a hike in the woods.
Yay!
All right.
Are we doing this at night? Because Kage's totally at it for doing this at night.
I
I think
honestly, for someone who appears to be human, have no problem with wandering around the woods at night.
I mean,
Adrani will offer. It's a bit cramped, but if you wish to rest before your journey, we can enjoy a meal before you set out and recover your strength.
I mean, I wouldn't say no to food.
I will also not say no.
Sure, I guess.
It's not like I was hungry or anything, Baka.
At that point, like Meadow will just like pause and then just like, oh my Jesus, sweet Jesus, I have so much to teach you.
We'll wander off for a few hours and come back later.
You can still hang out and chat.
Yeah. While you're sort of shoving disgusting stuff into your disgusting face holes.
Oh, wait, what happens with the other hole after a few hours?
Oh, whoa.
Oh,
Whoa. All right.
Mistral's beyond such things. Mistral just likes to, right, since Mistral doesn't need to sleep, just likes to stand outside some random villager's window and just stare.
Wow.
Well, we don't really have enough time to get right into the next adventure. And besides, you all are actually going to be busy.
We're gonna level up.
Because in fact, you are level 2 now.
Yes.
Yay! Yes.
I developed my evil eye.
being
gained an extra.
nearly drowned 3 or 4 times has reminded me that I actually do know how to do the opposite of setting things on fire.
Ystera, that means you level as well, just in case you were confused.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, how are we doing hit points?
Oh, take half, roll half.
Yeah, I was back at full. Oh.
What did you say?
Cool.
Take half, roll half, so if you have a d8, you get 4, then roll 1d4.
That's nifty.
Hey, I'll actually end up with hit points this game.
That has been the only reason my wizard in our Saturday game has more than about 12 hit points.
Yeah, it
So
is.
are we done with the adventuring? Are we in Tangent Town now?
We are in Tangent Town now, yes.
So
We are in the session wrap-up, or winter wrap-up, whatever you want to call it.
Is it really winter? But no, my warder only has hit points because he's got a good con, and a d12 because I consistently roll less than half, and half is the minimum we're allowed to get.
Wow. That's basically where I've been at in that game.
I had another GM, and No Name was in this one. We had the weirdest, the stupidest hit point system. So the warder rolled a d6 plus 3, which you're like, okay, that's kind of the same as here. But the wizard rolled a d4 plus 2, or maybe it was a d2 plus 4. It was really weird. So my wizard character ended up with 75% of the hit points of my warder.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wow. Oh, hello, Sila, welcome. And yes, indeed, Final Fantasy Victory music.
Excellent.
Oh. Diaddle will go into his backpack and pull out something that's wrapped up and just look at it for a bit. And will excuse himself for a moment and will remove it and open up, and when he's coming back on, he is wearing a mask.
Who is this new person? This masked stranger. Adrani actually makes an effort. Adrani makes an effort to like indulge in your mask fantasy. It's not a great effort, but she tries. She's supportive. She's just goth.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, who is this new person?
Yeah.
Mistral
Like
rubs
she,
things together.
like
task will be mine.
Kage is emo. Adrani is goth.
And Diader's just happy to be here.
Diader's just happy to be involved wherever Diader happens to be. Like Diader's not here right now, but now we have what? Give me a good. Come on, Koji. You can speak the language of Luchador. What's a good? Give him a good Luchador name.
Oh shoot, it's
He's the Manhor.
Oh, what's his gimmick? I mean, I guess I would just go with El Guapo right now, but like it's
The Whopper.
no, it's
That's Spanish for the Wapo.
Mm.
like, it's,
Oh, the handsome. Yeah, I got it.
yeah, the Guapo.
The jalapeno, because he's hot.
The
okay.
I feel like this might be offensive, but it's still pretty funny.
I don't know.
Well,
I know I'm
I'll
gonna get some
by next session.
I know I'm gonna get some viewers who are like, jalapenos aren't spicy.
I think we should keep the fancy box for now.
I think we need to keep the fancy box.
It might be important, it might not. Things may happen if you sell it, things might not. We'll see. I mean, as a goblin, you can completely trust me not to hurt your life with lots of traps. You can always trust a goblin.
Curious how much it's worth.
About 1,000
I'll
gold.
worry about doing the level up before next time.
Wow.
That is a very expensive box.
Yeah.
You think it might be because it's both extremely good quality and the lead in it is not the most common metal in this area.
Yeah, that's fair.
Curious, those of you who are familiar with the spell Detect Magic would know that anything that you stored in this box, the lead is thick enough that it would prevent you from sensing it.
Neat.
I wonder what it was used for.
No idea.
Hiding something, probably.
What? No. It was his bug collection, which is why there were so many bugs.
Ah, they got out. I
They
see.
did. Yeah. Barricade means bug collection, and Esther is just wrong. But I want to thank you guys for playing with me tonight. We're going to go ahead and we're going to call it a little bit early because, like I said, there's not a lot of time. We're not don't have too much time left to really get into anything new.
That's okay.
Okay.
All right, well,
If
I'll
anytime,
see you later.
if anyone would like to help Astera with the Roll20 character sheet, I would appreciate it. It is foreign arcane magic to me, so.
Okay. Let me finish copying my new spells into spell list, and then I will do that.
Wonderful.
All right.
All right. Well, I want to thank you all again for playing, and I want to thank my viewers for watching. I hope you all had fun, and join us back not next week, but the week after, and we'll see how the expedition into the Churlwood goes. And remember, always check your bed for traps.